I think I'll just do it this way. So yeah, this is the Marc Jacobs concealer. Marc Jacobs, what did I just say? And I bought two because I can never find the perfect match. And there is advantage of actually buying two, is because you can use one which is exactly the shade of your face, and then you can do one which is slightly lighter to brighten and highlight certain areas. So I'm going to start with the shade 43, which so I'll show you, it comes in a stick form like this. And I'm just going to use the 43 and just dab it in certain places. You can say it's pretty good. You can see it's a pretty good shade. I'm just waiting for these acne scars to just go. So fed up with them. But I don't have anything on my face at the moment. And I'm just going to put it in certain areas. I'm going to put it underneath the eye because, and here, because I'm going to use this almost like a color corrector. And then I'll use the other part. So you know, it's a Sunday, I don't want to use it all over my face, and I mean, how much I put on is pretty, you know, is enough actually. You can use less than that, but just because my skin is not perfectly even in terms of skin tone, I just use this to neutralize those areas. And plus I have some people coming over today, so I want to look somewhat okay, like somewhat put together, but still feel kind of natural. So not too much, just a little bit. So, you know, at least it looked like I made a bit of an effort. So I'm just gonna put that. So I always use like slightly darker underneath as a color corrector before I put on the shade concealer, which should be like one shade lighter than your own skin tone. But if you have very, very even skin tone, then it's not necessary. Let's see. So I'm going to do that. I should scrap that. If you have, I think generally, let's do it this way. If you want to brighten your under eye area, then go for one shade lighter. If you want everything to look very, very similar, then just go with the same skin tone in terms of your concealer color. All right, so I've done that, and you can see it's a pretty good natural look, right? It's very nice. It blends in really, really well. And that was the shade 43. And now I'm going to use the shade 40, which is tan 40. That was tan 43. This is tan 40 now. And I'm going to put this on underneath, just so it just brightens that area. And you can see how that works when I do that. And I'm just going to pop a little bit there, just there, and just there. Maybe just in that. Okay. There's a little trick I'll show you as well later. So I'm just going to blend this as well. Now you can use your fingers, or you can use a special brush like I have. So do you see that? So it just kind of suddenly makes me look a little bit more wide awake. So then I'm just going to do that again on the other side. And there. Okay. So, and it just works really nicely that way, and you've got like this sudden highlight going on. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to go in and just sort of just use it with my fingers, because it kind of, I can control where I want that highlight to go. So you see that? Just go back to the brush again and just kind of like do the center of the face, just above the cheek, the lips, sorry. Just around here, and just on the chin, just to make it a little bit, you know, just kind of enhances it, make it come out a bit more. And that's it. There's like all these little tricks you can do. I'm just gonna go over certain areas where I just want to just blend everything in there. Okay, so that's it. So using these two simple products, they're really cool and handy to keep in your handbag, and you can just go on you know, do touch-ups during the day if you want to, if you're going out in the evening after work. It's really cool to just, you know, dab it on and kind of like, you know, pat it. So if you're wearing eyeshadow and, you know, you've got eyeliner and it's kind of smudging underneath, just smudge away that eyeliner a little bit and then put the concealer where you need to, and then just pat it in and neaten that area underneath your eye. They're really cool that way, and they work really well, good for traveling too. So I do recommend these for your touch-ups and quick kind of like things to keep in your handbag. But for just general like love of all concealers, it's this one. It's the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. Absolutely love it. I have lots of concealers. But that one is the one that I always go back to. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little tip and product recommendation. Buy these. These are cool to keep in your handbag. Okay, bye.